Lock me in here if you're with us.
Lock him in.
CJ, if you're here with us, speak now. Let's unlock the door.
Whoa. Running. Action. You're gonna be sitting right there. Menos Tacos. Take one. Nobody's on. Seeing this beautiful sight. All right, guys, I'm going live right now. We're filming at Menos Tacos, and we are live on location. And the reason I'm going live at location, I want you to visit this awesome taco shop. We're just finishing episode 2. I'm super excited to film here. This is our second episode, and he does a lot of some great stuff here. I'm gonna give you some stuff. If you come, if you guys fans like me who likes menudo and enchiladas, Saturday and Sunday para la cruda, $10. Oh, my Spanish is awesome. Shit, I'm a white boy Spanish. I'm learning. Yeah. And sábados we have Latina night, Latinos, Transvesti a las 10:30, oh no, a las 10, música en vivo. Menos Tacos, Menos Place. It's freaking awesome. Let me clean my camera. Camera live. All right, footage. And we're gonna investigate Menos Tacos. God, it's like all blurry, dude. Hector, we saw a lot of footage right here. We have Heath over there inside the bathroom. He was scared out of his butt. Had to be for children, rated G. I was scared.
The kid. They even called him a kid.
They even called him a kid.
Heard it.
Wow.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Yeah, he's still a kid.
Still a kid. Panted to him. How old are you?
19 years old.
So what did they call you in that?
They called me a kid in there, even in the bathroom. It's terrifying.
So it's proof that they were seeing who was in there.
Yes, you can't fake that. We tried to get footage. We saw the door closing a little bit afterwards, which really freaked me out. I'm not gonna lie.
You did jump, yes.
Yeah,
you did.
I did jump. I had to go back a little bit. And I'm scared. I'm not a scared that easy, but
you're a ghost hunter, and you got scared.
I'm scared of women ghosts. I really am. I don't know why there's such women ghosts out there. I don't know what the energy is, but as we come to a close, what have you experienced in there before we got in there?
Well,
And
I've had customers get locked in there, so that's why they're scaring customers. I know they're good ghosts. They're not. I mean, I don't feel bad energy. I'm not scared of them, but they're scaring my customers.
so that it becomes a threat. So that's why we're here and investigating Menos Tacos. As we come to a close, we had Heath, we had a lot of the camera crew here, DJ, right? JJ.
JJ.
I call him DJ because he looks like a DJ. Yeah, don't mind that.
Yes, machine, don't get scared.
Okay.
Don't freak out.
JJ was scared a little bit, huh, JJ?
Yeah.
And when you experienced, they were talking to you on the spirit box, and when you come to a close, they were actually communicating. Well, you can hear them a little bit. I don't know why.
They were talking to Heath too.
They were talking to Heath a lot, but what were they talking to you about? They were
Because they don't like men, they like kids.
They like kids more. So they're communicating to Heath a lot more than you for some reason.
I'm laughing, but like honestly, like it's funny how when Mike was talking to them, they wouldn't answer. And as soon as I got the what do we call them? The thing again?
Spirit box.
The spirit box. Then they started talking to me, and when we were in there, as soon as I started talking to them, they were replying. It's just hard to understand what they were saying. We got a few words here and there where.
What did you, Heath? What would you experience, man? To him, what did you experience when we were doing that little earpiece? What did you hear actually? What they were saying?
Yeah. So with the little earpiece, we had a very heightened experience with the noise in there, and we could hear the spirit box a lot clearer. and we heard a lot of specific things, such as Kid, Jordy, which is a reoccurring name that's been coming up a lot, and other things like we heard me. They were asking some questions back to us, and yeah, it was pretty spooky.
So let me tell you a story about Jordy. I've never mentioned this to Anthony. This is gonna be new to him. Jordy, it's a kid that has been following me for years. On the beginning, I used to work in a club where we heard a whole bunch of CDs that fell down, and we went to the DJ booth, and there was nothing happened. There was also a wedding where we had a wedding with all white balloons. The next day we came in and we saw a red balloon in the middle of the arch of balloons. So the owner of that place that I was working at was a big believer. So he called a psychic to it, a medium. He called a medium to it, and as soon as she walked in, we could hear like people like horses coming on the roof, and we all went out. And I had never seen this lady. I had just gone back to Mexico from being in the USA. She pointed out to me and she said, "Well, Jordy said there's nothing to be scared of." I knew who Jordy was because it's the name of the ghost that I named when I was losing stuff, when my kid was playing with this ghost that I thought we had. So I just named him Jordy. So she said, "Jordy wants you to know that you're not to be scared." And looked at her, pretending. I knew who she was talking about, but I was pretending not to. And I said, "What are you talking about? Who's Jordy?" She said, "Well, he said that that's not his name, but that's what you named him, and that's what he wants to be called, because he likes to be around you because he likes music and balloons, and you're always around music and balloons."
Wow.
So this is new to Anthony. He had never heard the story, but we've already heard this name about, you say 5-6 times during this investigation. So apparently Jordy is still around me. He's still here, and now he's hiding in the bathroom with this other ghost.
So do you think that they're together talking to each other? Look at that,
I'm getting chills.
Yeah, wow.
But Jordy has been following me for about 20 years.
Wow.
Well, actually, I'm gonna say, yeah, my kid, my baby, just turned 31, and he used to play with him. So we used to live in an apartment that had a long hole, and he would throw the ball, and then the ball will come back to him.
Wow.
And that's why I started saying, "Oh, he's playing with a kid. He's a little kid, so he's Jordy." And we named him Jordy because back then there was a singer that came out about his age, 6-7 years old, and his name was Jordy. So I just named him like that. And this is new to you because I never told you, but every time I hear the name Jordy, I'm like, "Oh shit! I know who you're talking about. I know who's here."
So were you surprised when the psychic medium
Not at
mentioned
all.
Jordy?
No.
Jordan.
The psychic wasn't even. I wasn't even here when the psychic was
No.
here. So
No.
she mentioned the name Jordy, and then we heard the name Jordy here, and today we heard the name Jordy again. I mean, he heard it. I mean, it was very clear. So his name is not Jordy. That's what he likes to be called, because that's what I called him. I'm gonna say 25 years ago, and he's still following me everywhere I go.
Unbelievable. So when you mentioned that, you panned into Heath. So when he mentioned when he said Jordy, did he sound like a little kid, or would he sound like an adult kind of dude?
Sound like a grown man.
A grown man.
Grown man. Very deep voice.
Deep voice.
Is what we heard.
So when you were inside that bathroom there, did you actually feel like there was, a lot of multiple spirits in there?
Yeah.
Did it sound like a party in there, kind of?
You could feel the energy in the room being off for sure. It was colder in the bathroom than anywhere else, and as we learned, the air conditioning shuts off at around 9 o'clock, so it was extremely cold. We could feel almost a gust of wind in there, which was frightening.
How many how many presents you feel? We saw like in our camera, we saw like 5 or 4 orbs going in.
It felt like there were a lot of spirits in there for sure. I had chills running up and down my spine the whole time.
Panned in the DJ. DJ, this is your lucky moment of filming your first episode of AZUNX.
Yep.
How did you feel, man, when you actually went inside the bathroom and you saw the door creep open back and forth?
You know, it was a little suspicious, you know. Doors just don't do that, you know. But you know, I'm pretty curious to see what we get in that audio footage that we were capturing earlier, and I think it was pretty weird how the EMF reader was picking up on certain spots and not the rest of the door, you know.
Wow. So I'm going to show the audience that what we're talking about, and whoever's live over here, comment down below if Eric, if anybody's here. We're going to go inside here, and you know what? I'll tell you what. Let me do this. I have this reader going on. Now, how brave I am. I want you to put it pitch black dark. Okay, hold on, we're gonna turn off the lights. Now, as an investigator, do you see this right here? You're gonna see the lights turning on. You see it's off right now? Hold on, let me see if you can see it. See, it's blinking right now, right? It's blinking, okay. Audio. Now the bathroom we're looking at right here, where we're filming, this is the actual bathroom. As I'm in the women's restroom. I'm sorry, I'm not a pervert. Everybody's here. Okay, right here. Now look at it. This determines EMF, electromagnetic energy, frequency. Now, what we're talking about, this is the bathroom that we're investigating. Let me fix my camera light here. Okay, there we go, it's better. This is the energy we feel. As you can see it. You see the lights? Going forward. CJ, everybody wants to know who you are. Now they're leaving, now they're coming back. You see that? This is how you detect if there's any ghost or anybody here. I'm sorry to bother you again, CJ. I'm explaining to what's going on here. If you guys can hear audio, let me know on below. And you push up, panning up, and they're here. Are there any orbs at all here? No, no orbs yet. But this is what we see as ghost hunters. This is how we detect if anybody's here. But that's how we see. This bathroom right here is actually haunted with a girl named CJ Jordan, who's ever actually here. This door was closed earlier, dude. We closed this door. Didn't we close it halfway and they opened it up again?
Yeah, you're right. Actually, it was like the one next to it.
Oh, they're filling it, dude. They're like pushing it back. Can you open the door? CJ, open the door. Can you open the door, CJ? I'm not here to harm you, I'm here to help you. Your real name's Cynthia. I know who you are. Push the door. Lock the door, push it. Push the door.